Hello everyone, welcome to Pro-Am Strings. I'm Henriette, and in this lesson today we're practicing the song called Paganini. And as you may know, Paganini was an Italian violin virtuoso and composer of the Paganini Caprice. He lived from the 1780s to 1840, I believe. And due to a congenital neurological illness, he had hyperextendable limbs, so also hyperextendable fingers. And that's why this song is called Paganini, because you're going to extend especially your fourth finger in this tune. So if this is something that you want to improve in your violin playing, why not subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button so that you can be notified whenever we release new videos that might be suitable for you. So apart from stretching the fourth finger that we're going to use quite a lot in this video, we're also going to work on the bow structure. So in this piece, as you can see, we've got eighth notes and quarter notes, and we're going to use the whole bow for the quarter notes and the half bow for the eighth notes. So let's get started. At the lower half of the bow, at the beginning of your music, underneath your notes, you see the letters L, H, and they stand for lower half. W, B means whole bow, U, H means upper half. So we're starting on the fourth finger right here. 1, 2, 3. Whole bow brings me to the point. Now stay at the upper half. Whole bow brings me to the heel. Fourth finger again. Fourth finger again. Two. Rest. Now let's retake the bow and bring it back to the heel of the bow and now, since we're going to continue on the A string, you can use the open A right here. Pause, or in Italian it's called a fermata, and that means just hold your note. Hold it as long as you fancy, and when you're ready and you've got to the heel of the bow, we're carrying on with the fourth finger. And here at the end you've got another pause, you may have spotted that. And again you can hold your note as long as you wish. Now when you use lots of fourth fingers, as you do in this tune, you want to make sure that your thumb is staying as soft as it can be. So you might take a break after say two or three bars in the first line and just check that your thumb is nice and loose before you then continue. Increasingly you will incorporate these little checkpoints in your playing, because most people will find playing the fourth finger a real strain on their hand, and you can make it a little bit easier by checking that thumb. Now something else, as usual, I need to talk about, and that is the straight bowing. So when we play the beginning here, be careful that your bow doesn't go sideways like this and that your hand ends up by your side, but that you keep bowing forward so that your bow stays straight. And when you play your bow straight by moving your hand straight in front of you, it tracks much better on the strings right here, because the risk is that your bow starts to slip. So you can also turn this thought on its head and think, if you feel your bow slipping, check that your hand is moving forward rather than sideways when you play a down bow. Now, for those of you who can already play this song a little bit faster, let's play it a little bit faster, and I'll count us in for 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's where we're heading. Now, it may be that today there is no way you can keep up with this playing, and that is totally okay. So please don't feel that you need to play faster than you can do. But when you practice this tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and next week, perhaps the week after next, you might come back to this video and see how much you have been able to speed up your playing. But please be aware that at this level of your playing, playing fast is never a main aim. So aim for a correct technique of straight bowing and using the 4th fingers, and aim to relax your thumb while you play. That to me is 10 times more important than playing it fast. For those of you wanting to get a little bit more support with your violin playing, please consider becoming a member of Henriette's Violin Club. When you're a member of Henriette's Violin Club, you can benefit from a community that will help you support your playing. So you can ask questions within the membership club to help you with your playing. Not only that, you also get access to special emojis and special badges, but also once a month I tend to do Henriette Goes Live sessions, and members of Henriette's Violin Club get to ask the questions there. So don't miss it. Become a member of Henriette's Violin Club today. I very much look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.